Only problem we've got is something that the experts can't help us with. There's nothing they can say that's going to make me go, oh, okay, yeah, I fancy her even more.
Obviously still make me feel a bit rubbish at the fact that I know that I'm not his type, but I'm really looking forward to speaking to the experts today to kind of delve deeper in where...
And obviously, she really fancies me, and I want to say it back to her, you know what I mean, but I can't. Like, my usual type, but I'm hers. Like, don't get me wrong, she's a good-looking girl, and we get on like a house on fire, but types normally like dark features, petite, brunette.
Is pushing yourself away from her, and you're labeling it as this type thing. Understand that you are in an unnatural experiment. Why not go all in? Bad for her. I was like, nah, I feel bad for you, my man.
Honestly, when he said that I feel bad for her, that was wild. How do you sit there and say to another person that I feel bad for you, that you're matched with me, knowing that I do not find you attractive? That is crazy. Honestly, the level of disrespect behind that comment was mad. I like the fact that he was checked. Because, boy, I don't know who you think you are, but you need to pipe yourself down.
You were out on an incredible opportunity.
It's not great.
Affectionate with her and cuddly and kissy with her. I don't want to give her the wrong idea because I don't want to hurt her.
But you're married and you've had sex.
Exactly. Say less.
So natural at the time, you know what I mean?
It's nonsense, my man. It's like you want to swim in the pool, but you don't want to get wet.
Ideal, because I think when I'm in a relationship, I am very sexually driven towards someone. Like, that's just natural, isn't it? Nice person.
What do you think it is that's holding you back?
I'm not perfect, but I am perfect for someone, so I want someone who's perfect for me.
This guy's hilarious. This guy will forever be single for a very long time. And even if he does find someone, I feel sorry for the person that he does find personally. Why?
Incredible woman sitting next to you. Not only is she gorgeous, she knows perfection.
I don't look and think like she's not attractive or anything, like she's an attractive woman.
Yes. Is Adam that you're holding back? You know, for whatever reason. You're
talking about my emotions and like I don't want to get hurt, you know what I mean? Like I always worry about getting hurt.
She's saying that too. I don't want to be hurt.
Yeah, so...
Well, before we move on to Caspar over here and Emma, we just did Polly and Adam. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, he clearly doesn't understand anything, you know, because he's out here seeking someone purely based on how they look, not based on how that person's treat him, and what value that person is going to bring to his life. That is not healthy. That is very poor energy to have. Well, hey, if that's the energy that he wants to go with, let him do his thing. But boy, good luck to you, son. Nonetheless, though, let's get into Caspar and Emma over here.
On but said, well, I don't find you attractive because I don't find curvy girls attractive. Turn around to me and say that he's not finding me attractive because he doesn't find curvy girls attractive, and I said, have you found me like...
I hadn't found her sexy. I had seen some of the mannerisms with my sister as well, but in the nicest way possible. You know, I failed at that.
Thought it might be to say to your partner that I'm not into curvy girls. Can you hear how that could land?
To be honest with you, there is no way you're going to say this in a way that's going to land well regardless. At the end of the day, if somebody's willing to hear it, they're willing to hear it. If they're not, they're not. Because there is never the right way or the perfect way. That's the grand scheme of it, especially if that person has insecurities. And the thing is, she talks as if she doesn't really have these insecurities, but yet her reaction says that she does. I can understand why she's obviously offended 1000%, but boy, somebody who said that, oh, I feel confident in my own skin, blah, 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 then why is it a topic then? Why would you... She said that she literally slept on it and then thought about how her friends would react. Why would... How is that relevant? How your friends react has nothing to do with how you react. If you're confident in your own skin, like, yeah, you should still be annoyed about it. Yeah, you should still be... Yes, you should still feel disrespected 1000%, but... Again, the way they're trying to talk about it as if like he could have worded it better is wild to me. I mean, I thought curvy was the nice way of saying it. Now you can't even say curvy? Get the hell out of here, it's nonsense.
Would that be better? How?
I'm not into curvy girls. Can you hear how that could land?
Would that be better?
Sorry, I thought I'd caught that part properly. Sorry, just to clarify, he does say that he said that I could have lied without it being better. That's a good question. And they didn't have anything to say to that. My guy.
How the process got me to Emma. So different on so many levels. Understand. And I don't get it. I feel fucking with it.
Attraction is high. You look for all of the reasons why you are matched. When the low, you begin to look for all of the reasons how we got together. everything that you could think of. You both have the same exact disorganized attachment style. It means a little anxious, you exhibit a little avoidant. Add up to why you not only should be together, but why you are strong together.
Anywhere near where I wanted to be. I came in with all the hopes everyone did. You know, we wouldn't be sitting here like this, you know.
Do you feel that over the next week you could maybe work together on just building a friendship?
Yeah.
I'm happy, but at the same time, I've got shit to learn. But I've had a lot going on in my head.
Funny because, of course, when they asked the question about keeping friends together, she said, "Yep," straight away. He took his time, but he does also say that he's gonna stay. You know. But either way, though, I just felt like for him, he really needed this just to be able to understand why they matched. That's something that he just could not process. And to be honest with you, I don't like the way they really pushed the whole comment about Curvy, because I don't think that was his biggest hurdle. His biggest hurdle for me was always the fact that she's too similar to his sister. You know, and that's why he wanted to understand why they matched him with her. Because even when he spoke about it on the wedding night, about the fact that she's not really his type, he did say, but I'm still willing to kind of, you know, give her a go and see if I can get past, not necessarily her look, but get past just the fact that she's too much like his sister, pretty much. And yeah, like that should be the focus of it, you know? He's not struggling to be with her because of her physical aspects per se. That's not like that much of a big deal to him. It's her personality. That's what's bothering him more from my observation.
But yeah, I wrote stay as well.
That's not who I married. Say with no ring on right now, but wants the spouse. But I'll go to the wedding day.
Ask me about how the wedding day was. So I'm going to tell him how the wedding day was.
Where's your wedding ring?
I don't know. In my bag, I think.
Because you're disrespectful and you're very childish.
I mean, to be fair with you, the guy saying I don't know, but him saying I don't know is just crazy as hell. I do support, to be fair, Holly. If you say this guy, he's proud.
Okay, cool. That's more name calling.
Yes, because you are a child, Alex.
It was all there.
Yeah, and
more.
And more.
So day one, great. What happened between that moment and today?
That's not who I... Say
About how the wedding day was. So I'm going to tell him how the wedding day was.
wedding?
That's more name calling.
Yes, because you are a...
Come on, listen.
Yeah, don't be smart with me either at this point, because...
Don't even go there.
You speak to me like I'm a boy in the street.
Oh.
If this was not this process, trust me, you would have been ghosted.
Okay.
You would have been. I would not be speaking.
So
why is that wrong though? Because I'm just saying, if I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm not going to make time for it.
Mature. The issue that I can see Holly has right now, she's like, where's your ring? How can I trust you? To the dinner party, what I thought was really interesting is that you were saying, we're good. Yeah. What was the red flag?
If they wasn't happy with their woman, would they basically do a U-turn to somebody else? I would go with someone else if I don't like my wife. Like, so am I on trial now? Like, am I here until something better comes along, and if I mess up, then that's what you're gonna do? Like, don't know if you can remember our
I do.
conversation in the car.
I do.
Compliment me. Make me feel good. Make me feel beautiful. And no one's ever done that. Because I have a lot of love to give, but I'm scared to give it to the wrong person again.
It's neither here nor there, because the answer's only relevant if I wasn't happy. There's nothing I really want to hear from her. It's more how it was handled. Doors, I've got your back. Then when there's a crowd, you're giving it the big and having these conversations, like being overtly loud, and you're trying to make me look bad now. So now that messes with my, I don't know, moral compass.
To be fair, I can relate to that. You know, end of the day, no man, realistically, or not even women, to be fair, necessarily wants to be with somebody that, when it comes to them having a conflict, want to do it in public. But like you said, behind closed doors, you're saying that we've got each other back, but then in public, you're now giving a whole different type of energy. I'd be pissed too.
Say,
Right.
sit with me in private.
How do we put this topic to rest? You or Holly, what do you need to hear from your partner to be able to resolve that?
I'd rather just put it to bed.
You are, I can see right now, you're still mad on this. But you're very clear is that there is a communication issue. This thing is going nowhere. But then we meet in the middle of this, right? If you can't do that, you can't be in a relationship.
Keeping it alive.
Okay.
For 10 days, I would never be putting up with this in a normal situation, so I'm not going to put with it now.
I mean, listen, he does decide to stay, or actually, no, he put leave, she put stay, and then she said, listen, you know, you've got the option to leave still, you know, I'm not gonna be here. The city's gonna stay. You know, how they can hopefully progress. But yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, at the end of the day, I said it before, when it comes to Holly, her biggest obstacle is still carry on to the past. Listen, I understand, you know, it is going to be hard to put trust in someone. Don't blame her for that one bit, you know. I'm just not a fan of the fact that some of her reactions are based on trauma and not based on actual situation. But also at the same time, of course, when it comes to Alex, he needs to be more open, you know, to not wanting to throw in the towel so easy just because she tickled his piece a little bit, or just because she done certain things there, willing to give it a better try than he would normally out experiment, because you're here for a reason. You're here to actually try things that you wouldn't normally try and be with someone that you may not only be with, because the experts are produced one that they think be the person that, you know, you actually need in your life for the rest of your life. I mean, listen, despite the fact that I do disagree with the experts most of the time, I will still say that anyway. You know what I mean? Don't go into this. Don't go into something marrying a random stranger if you're not willing to at least give it your 100. Looking to run straight away is unacceptable. Rochelle did come back, and she did say that she was wrong to go home and da, but there wasn't really too much support on that one. But nonetheless, though, this week all the couples stayed. I guess it's a matter of roll on next week. So yeah, roll on next week, Tuesday. I'll upload it. Anyway, with that being said,